fame, the
I'm
fortune.
in the education program, obviously, for the money and fame. But a close second would be the fact I am able to help kids like figure out something they want to do during their school years and maybe influence them. They might want to become a teacher too later on.
It's such an important thing, especially in our current situation of helping people become like critical thinkers. I think it's a great way to change the world. I know that sounds a little cheesy, but yeah.
I would recommend to students that you should try taking an education course, because you're either going to go in there and figure out that it's not for you, or you're going to go in there and realize that you absolutely love it and you want to keep going.
If you are on the fence of thinking about becoming a teacher, you most likely have already have had an idea of what the impact could be, and I always say teachers make the next generation's doctors, lawyers, scientists.
So specifically, like the St. Olaf Education Department has really helped me become a more like collaborative individual. It's especially with like the smaller class sizes.
I think the Ed department does a really good job of bringing in multiple components, so field experience like in real schools, but also class discussions and readings and like watching videos of other people teaching and then analyzing that.
I know that it sounds buzzwordy now that I'm part of the department, but the idea of being a reflective teacher and being really honest with who you are and trying to get to know yourself better so that you can be a more effective teacher.
The education department has a lot of opportunities to explore new other opportunities that we would normally have just being in Northfield.
Students are shopping. How can I get my multicultural, how can I get my, all my requirements met and graduate on time? And so working with the dean and working with the college to make sure that some of those requirements are embedded in our courses, so there's at least that sort of surface attraction, like, oh, I can get a writing credit, okay. And then once they're there, then we can expose them and work with them and hopefully provide them with an opportunity to consider education as a career, or at least become an informed citizen, someone who is more aware of what's involved in education, what's at stake.
The St. Olaf education professors kind of make the St. Olaf education experience what it is. It's really energetic and it's really fun.
I think the best part about being in education is the fact that it's rigorous because of all the coursework you have to plan into your 4 years, but it's also fun because you get to meet people who are also trying to become educators, and you start to bond with them in ways that you really don't interact with other people other than your friends, for example.
I think the biggest strength of the Ed department is that they really integrate themes of like sociology, diversity, like inclusion, analyzing school systems and all that into the curriculum.
I can't imagine a place that I would rather have my children's teachers come from than St. Olaf. Hurrah, hurrah.